Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today's topic of discussion is fast food. And I believe that if you are trying something with flashing Android devices or something like that, you may come up across some similar errors, and that is what I'm going to talk about today. So let's first understand what fast boot is. So you can see on the left here, my Android phone is Zenfone Max Pro M1, and I'm in the fast boot mode. First of all, let's understand what fastboot is. So fastboot is kind of a protocol that you can be used to reflash the partitions on your device. Okay, so it's used for flashing, but it's a protocol, and not all phones have fastboot mode that user can access. Okay, so this is my phone, Asus phone. So in this case, I can access this fastboot phone, but for all other phones, there it is not necessary that user will be allowed to access this mode. Okay. Apart from that, what is the fastboot for? So while in fastboot, you can modify the file system images from a computer over a USB connection. That's what I'm going to do. So I've connected my PC to this device, okay, right now. And fastboot mode can start on your device even before the Android loads. So even under circumstances when Android isn't installed at all. So in this case, you can see I have flashed my device and I have nothing, no operating system installed. So that's why whenever I boot in, it goes in fastboot mode. And the next part of it is, now I want to install some operating system, but sometimes it doesn't detect your device in terms of fastboot. Okay, so the source of this information is the link, this one, kingorutab.fastboot mode. Okay. Okay, going forward, then this is about while installing custom recovery. So when I said, if you don't have any thing on your device, then you will have a fastboot mode, and you can, or if you have some operating system already there like Android, then you can reboot to bootloader. And when you do that, or you can just for some like for my phone, it is this volume up plus power key to go into fastboot mode. And then when from PC, when we fire this command fastboot devices, just like ADB devices, we'll get the list of all the fastboot devices that we have. And then we can flash any recovery image there. So using this command fastboot flash recovery and recovery name. So on the lineages, guys, there are multiple models. They provide you to flash the recovery, and you can install the custom lineage OS. The benefit of this is open source operating system, guys, and if you want to get rid of all the Google apps and stuff, then you can do it, but make sure it will violate the warranty of your phone. So if you just have a spare phone like mine, so try it out. Okay, then for that you have to have two software things. So first of all, you need to have platform tools. So this is something that you will get from this link. I will post the links in the description. And then there is a fastboot driver. So this is something the tutorial is about. So sometimes your device isn't detected in fastboot mode, and I'm going to tell you how you can do it. So for that, you have to have fastboot drivers. Usually, I'm using currently WinUSB drivers, which is provided by, I can say, Google developers. But this is the OEM link. So if you have, if your manufacturer has those drivers available, then you can check it out over here. But I will be using this link, and this should be enough for all the most of the devices out there. Okay, so that's all. Now, how the procedure is to, you have to get this driver file. Okay, Google USB driver zip file. Okay, once you do that, then you have to extract it like this. So you can see USB driver R13 Windows, currently my version. Then you can see whenever I connect my Android device, and now my device looks like the fastboot mode I showed you earlier. So, and then you can see this is how it looks like in the device manager. Okay, and that is the problem. This is the reason why our fastboot or our Android device is detected, because the drivers are missing. Okay, that's the whole reason. So what you have to do is click on update driver, then browse my computer for drivers, then choose the path where you extracted the zip. But I think you should choose this option. Let me pick. Then show all devices, then have a disk. Now choose the path. You can see there is an INF file in that zip, so you have to choose this Android WinUSB INF. Then you have to hit on OK. Now here's the trick. If you're dealing with ADB and you're unable to detect your device, then you have to choose this Android ADB interface. Like in my case, I'm working with the fastboot or bootloader stuff, so I have to choose this Android bootloader interface. Okay, there is also third option, Android composite ADB interface. But yeah, for I think first options will be sufficient for everything to work with. Okay, then you may see this kind of pop up or this kind of pop up. Just go ahead and install it. Okay, and then you can see in this case this is the issue, encountered problem, but don't worry about this. And ideally this should device should go over here, but that's what I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so let's do it live. I will cancel it and close this thing. And you can see guys over here I have my platform tools. Okay, and here I have my fastboot.exe. Again, as I said you, I will post the links in the description below. Let me just open cmd, and if I do fastboot devices, you can see nothing, it detected nothing basically, and that is the problem of the drivers. So let's quickly go to device manager, and you can see this is my Android device. I will say update driver, browse from my computer, let me pick, then show all devices, click on this, next, have a disk, browse, and then here you can see this is the path. I will show you it over here as well. So path of that is USB driver R3 Windows. This is the one. I will post the link in the description below for this as well. Okay, so the two links. The one is first is the platform tools to have this fastboot exe, and second is the Windows USB drivers. Okay, so click this INI file, hit OK, and then you have to select the Android bootloader interface. Hit next, and you can see over there this is the pop-up for this. Click yes, and you can see the Windows has successfully updated your drivers. Once you see this notification, as soon as you see this, you will get something like this, Android devices. And once you do that, if I just try to fire the command again, you can see this is my Fastboot device. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you have any questions or any queries, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.